Americans are getting an extra 3 months to file their taxes amid the coronavirus pandemic. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin announced that tax day is being moved from April the 15th to July the 15th. Mnuchin said he was acting at the direction of President Trump and added that Americans who are owed refunds should still file now to get their money. The new deadline applies only to federal tax income payments, and it's up to individual states to set their own deadlines.
The United States is now limiting non-essential travel to and from Mexico due to the pandemic. Both countries agreeing to limit cross-border travel to stop the spread of coronavirus. The Department of Homeland Security says the new measure will not impact trade or commerce. The agency says it's also suspending entry of all migrants seeking to enter the U.S. without proper documentation. That means migrants who cross unlawfully will be sent back to their country of origin.
Well, airports across the U.S. are seeing more canceled flights, travel restriction orders to stay home, and TSA officers testing positive for coronavirus are dwindling the demand for air travel. American Airlines says it plans to cancel 55,000 flights next month. American and Delta are each grounding hundreds of planes and about half of their fleet. And two regional airlines that fly feeder planes for major airlines are halting operations in the next few weeks as well. That would result in hundreds of U.S. cities without air travel. The Trump administration right now is considering a complete domestic travel ban.
Well, the FDA normally cracks down on production of unregulated health products. But when it comes to hand sanitizer, the FDA is encouraging it. The agency says it will allow companies and individuals it doesn't regulate to try to produce the sanitizers. In fact, it's going to work with them to try and meet the demand. The FDA says it's laying out guidelines on how to produce and distribute the products, and it's taking comments from consumers about any adverse reactions.
Moving to consumer news tonight, the U.S. dollar is getting stronger. The dollar's value around the world has surged up 7% since hitting its lowest point of the year so far on March the 9th. That means it's viewed as the world's safest and most stable currency. However, strong demand from other countries has created a dollar shortage. The Federal Reserve, in turn, is rolling out new loans with a growing number of central banks.
FedEx is making some changes. The shipping company says it's operating as local conditions and restrictions allow. It also says it's now working with government and private healthcare companies to provide transportation support for coronavirus testing. That includes delivering relief supplies to about 1,000 health centers and clinics. FedEx is also temporarily suspending most signatures usually required for deliveries in the U.S.
Well, there are indications that people who smoke, vape, or have substance abuse problems may be at increased risk when it comes to coronavirus. Dr. Nora Volkow, director of the National Institution of Drug Abuse, flagged the concern in a recent blog post. Volkow explained that because COVID-19 attacks the lungs, it may pose a more serious threat to those who smoke tobacco or marijuana and those who vape. As for drug use, Volkow highlighted concerns specifically about opioids and methamphetamine.
Well, with many gyms closing because of the outbreak, including our local gyms here, which is driving me crazy, here's some ideas. People in London are coming up with creative ways to stay active.
How some are using their newborn children as workout equipment after this.